Okay, Thursday morning in the kingdom. Yes, Thirsty Thursdays. Oh, high school was so good. Yes, and even adulthood and retirement. Thirsty Thursdays. All right, this morning we woke up to +3, but feels like +1. It actually feels warmer because I'm out here in the new Grinch gloves. See that? All right, on the yo-yo scale, +41, but feels like +38. Oh, my. Same temperatures as the day before. Maybe the F scale isn't working. All right. Amazon has my second book of my writing career. It's Life in the Kingdom. It's free from October 10th to the 14th, 2024. Yes, 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. Yes, I wrote that book in 2008 and had it published. Yes, and it's still going. Isn't that amazing? Hopefully. Yeah, it's just like the other one, Cat Train Newsletters. Yeah, almost over 20 years old, and it's still going. That's what they call it in the author world, the backlist. Yes. So if you put out a new book, but your backlist is selling more than your new books, do you have a problem? Oh, yes, I do. All right. All right. Let's scroll this way. Today, we're going to get lots more done on the list. Look at how clean the yard is. Unfreaking real. We have never had it like this. We've always had pallets everywhere. And then when the snow comes, they're hidden. And when you plow the snow, you find them. Yes, just like the Easter eggs. And the Easter Bunny, yes, that thing that goes around and poops out chocolate eggs. Oh, my. All right, we got the loader plugged in. You see the cord there? That's to warm the cylinder head up so it starts, and then it can sit there and warm up for 20 minutes before the transmission decides it likes it and will go into gear. But oh well, it's old. I don't know how old that is. It's over 50. Oh, probably 55, 56 years old. Yes. All right, the green toy is there. Thor got parked up there because we have to change the hoses to make the wing go up and down. So we got parked over there out of the road. All right, no wood stoves this morning because it's warm. And the staff will be here at 10 o'clock sober. We're going to have a good day. So the grader's looking like a grader. We got the hood panels on. Yes, so to keep the motor warm as we plow and plow some more. Hopefully, lots more to do on it. But it was a project we were not planning on doing. Yes, we had no plans on that. We just started it. And wow, look at that. It's coming together. That's because of the YouTube subscribers, Kingdom followers that are supporting our projects. Yes, and we're getting things done. All right, we made one full rotation. And yesterday was a good day. We got lots done. Everything fell into place. And we actually did more than what was on the list for that day. The boss was pleased. And then we had one comment on YouTube we had to delete. One comment on Facebook we had to delete. And then an email last night came in. We had to delete. I can't believe these people. Put some effort into your life. Yes, do something good. Don't send me nasty stuff, because I delete it. It doesn't bother me. That's why we have the delete button. Yes, I'm beginning to think my ex-wives have alias names. Yes, and that's why they're making these rude comments. But we just delete them because we're having fun at the end of the world. So take your energy and do something constructive with your life. Yes, have offspring. Yes, make babies or something. All right, I better go before the boss comes.
Thursday morning in WHO-ville. It's almost 10 a.m. and I'm just getting ready to head to the kingdom. As you can see, it is pretty cloudy out here right now, but the sun is trying to shine. It's actually chilly. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 5 degrees Celsius, which is 41 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, get the quad out, and head over to the kingdom to see what we're doing today. It's supposed to be a slow day. Just after 10 a.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Now let's head down to the shop and see what we're doing today. Pretty sure we're just going to move stuff around the kingdom. It will be a slow day. We are pretty sore from our big day yesterday. 10:30 and it looks like my dad brought the winch over. The snow truck needs some cable, so I think we're going to use the 38 so we can pull some of the cable out. I'll show you guys the winch. This is the same winch we used for the green toy. We took a bunch of cable out of it and replaced the green toy with it, so it works nice. Even oiled it up, so hopefully it doesn't jam on us when we go to pull it out. Almost 11 a.m. we're able to get 2 pieces of cable cut. Now we'll wind them up and put them on the back of the snow truck. That is not the tool we were using. We had a safety guard on our blade, that way we were safe. We ended up using the 38 with the welder in the back. Thankfully this was able to string out on its own, so we didn't have to use the 38 to pull it out. Just waiting for my dad to bring the tape over so we can wind all this cable up and put it on the back of the snow truck. Then we'll park the 38. The cable actually worked out well. Didn't want to spin at first, but once we used the crowbar and kind of popped it over a little bit, it came out pretty good. Good thing we oiled it up last year. Just after 11 a.m. we got the winch on top of the tune barge. After 2 years of moving these 6x6s around, they are finally being put to use. This is just temporary as well. We want to keep these 6x6s long in case we need more light posts, so we figured putting them here would be a lot easier than trying to slide them underneath the van trailer. Now let's head back over to the shop and see what my dad's up to. On my way to the shop, and I'm pretty sure we are going to get the 39 out from in beside the van trailer here and take off the poles on the top and get it ready to start dumping dirt, because I'm pretty sure this weekend we are going into WHO-ville and moving my quad shed and getting ready for winter.
Nice level ground.
Just dropped the water tank in behind the house. Now we're back down at the shop, going to take the gin poles off and put them in the box car so they're out of the way for winter, since we don't need them anymore. And if we do need them, they're easy to access. It's not that hard to take off. I'll do a little video for you guys. As you can see, the winch does most of the work and it'll drop it down so we can take it off. Then there's 2 bolts on either side here, and then the clevis is with the cable held into place for safety. 11:30 and we are just putting the winch back in, and surprisingly the battery in the little remote still works. Once the winch is back in, we'll disconnect the power from it so it doesn't drain power from the 39. Then we have to unbolt the end here and put the sides on so we can get ready to start hauling. Nice little cover for our winch, that way the water and moisture stays out of it. Last thing we want is the winch cable to get rusted out. Got it off the back of the 39, now we can put it in the box car and we'll see if the tilt deck on the 39 actually works since we haven't used it in a while, but we'll do that as well just to make sure it works. Now let's get this in the box car and out of the way. Almost 12 p.m. we're able to get the tilt deck on the 39 up. It's actually supposed to go a lot higher than it is. My dad thinks it's out of oil, so he went to go grab some to top it up, and then we'll fill it and see if it goes any higher. Kind of give you guys a walk around. That is the pin to make it tilt. It pushes in to lock it, pull it out to unlock it. With the way the box is made, the tilt is on the back, so most of our weight has to sit on the back. We cannot have it loaded too much in the front or else the tilt deck will not lift, because as you can see, it's on the bottom here. So whenever we're loading dirt or sand or rocks, really anything, we put most of our weight on the back. That way it still tilts. 12 p.m. and it's officially lunchtime, so I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville. When I come back at 1, we're going to put the sides on the box here. That way we can start hauling dirt into WHO-ville to fix my yard and move my quad shed back before it snows. Just after 12 p.m. and I made home from the kingdom. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, and start my dad's laundry, then have lunch. I'll be going back to the kingdom around 2 p.m. or so once mail is done. That way I'm not wasting gas going back and forth. 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 9 degrees Celsius, which is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be a nice afternoon. There's some clouds rolling in. There's a bit of a breeze, so no sandflies. Now it's time to get the quad trailer out and clean the dog pens. 1:30 and I just finished cleaning both of the dog pens. Now I'll head inside and let them out so they can see their freshly cleaned pens. Then after 2 p.m. I'll go up and do mail, then head back to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. Just after 2 p.m. and I went up and there was nothing in the mail today. Now I'll head over to the kingdom and dump all my dog poo. I also have some garbage that I have to throw out as well. There's old boxes and one of my old TVs that broke a while back. Might as well throw it out now since I have the trailer out. Let's head to the kingdom. Almost 2:30, I made it back to the kingdom and dropped off everything that was in the trailer. Looks like my dad is over by the box car getting all the cables and stuff off the side so we can get ready for winter. So I'll bring the quad over there in case we need the trailer. Down at the box car now, and it looks like my dad is taking off all the cables and stuff from our little rack here. These cables and wires have been up there for about 30 years now, so we're going to sort through them and pick out the good stuff, and anything that is scrap goes in there. Anything that is knickknacks will go into the quad trailer and we'll take it around to the shop. Then all the fittings and stuff go in the 5-gallon pail. Better get over there and start helping. Almost 3 p.m. we're able to get all the cables and wires off the boxcar. We will be cutting all these pipes off, but we have to wait for a rainy day because we don't want to burn the grass around it and start some fires, or the boxcar because it is pretty dry. Now my dad will start moving stuff around and I'll take the quad up to the shop. This is the scrap pile. We didn't actually throw out too much. I'll walk over and show you guys the tub. My dad is going to soak these, that way we can save them and hang them up elsewhere, but for now they're just going to stay in the tote. Back over at the shop now, we are going to sort through the knickknacks that we collected off the pile there. That goes to one of the skis on the sleighs, so he's going to go put that over on the sleigh deck. Then he has to take a few of these in the shop and cut them apart, and then I'll go drop these over by trailer number 1. We're not opening the doors yet of trailer number 1 until the ground settles, in case the doors don't close again. 3 p.m. and I'm over at van trailer number 1. All this is just going to go on the steps for now because we can't open the door until the ground settles. So I'll kind of show you. It is pretty soft in there, so once the ground firms up, we'll open the doors. Hopefully they do open, but let's drop this off and head back up to the house. Just after 3 p.m. and I'm officially done in the kingdom. Forgot to do a video of my dad putting the sides on the 39, but doesn't it look fancy? We also shortened the box. Back in 2018, you can see where we shortened the box. That way we could get the hitches on. Then in 2020, we shortened the wood on the sides. Good thing we write everything down. Now it's time to head inside, go back to WHO-ville, and do the weather at 5. 5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 9 degrees Celsius, which is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It's been the same weather all day, and the wind is starting to pick up now, and clouds are rolling in. So let's head inside, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, the staff is at her house playing with her chimney and stuff, so I'm over here doing loose ends things, unsupervised. So it sure is nice having electrical power back here at the hydro pole, or the yard lights, or the boxcar. I'm so confused. Alright, so I didn't have to move the 45 to get electrical power, so then I took the grinder, yes, with the cut blade in it, but that's not the one we used. The one we used had the safety guard on it, and we ground the welds and made sure we didn't gouge the frame. Yeah, see, the welds are still there. So now we'll buff grind it. Also too, I made measurements and marked it because this will be going into the IH parts trailer. So if we have to pull the motor on the grader, it can go back into its cradle here. So we marked it here, grader rad 2024, and 42 inches from here and to over here. And we marked it as the back. So that way we can't get confused and put the front at the back or the back at the front, or so confusing. All right, let's continue our quest. We have lots to do. Okay, it was a good day. Yes, it was a good day. We got the timbers that we've been moving around the yard since we tore down the new shop 2 summers ago. So they've been moved here, they moved there, they moved over there, and we finally did it and processed it yesterday. This morning we laid them out so we can put pallets up on top here. Yes, so we got some belting for the snow truck, and we have the bumpers for the film truck, the 69 67s. They have to have the Reese hitch or hidden hitch underneath because the days of having a ball on the bumper are long gone because trailers are all different heights now. And over here we put all the cables off the boxcar. As you can see, that last messman, I wrote on it so I know what it is, because I wouldn't know what it is. When I put a top on it to keep the snow out, and we soaked it down with oil. So there we got some cables in case we have to do stuff, plus our trusty 3-in-1 winch that we've had for close to 30 years from the mine, still pulling cable off it. So we just keep pulling more and more cable off. And also too, this is the tune barge. Yes, the tune barge. We started off as a pontoon boat. So we had the 2 weenie tanks, okay, so we could weld. So we joined the tanks to get the footage. And that's what we're doing. So we had some beams going across the top there, and we were going to go salvage cats on Reindeer Lake. Yes, because Sterling lost his. There's a bunch there. So the simple thing, float out in the lake like a pontoon boat, reach down, winch it up. Yes, and then I got talked into building a tune barge for a gold mine in Snow Lake. Yes, they were opening a gold mine. Yeah, that never happened. Screwed everybody. And, well, I had to go get my tune barge after 5 years, okay? So it's a wide load, so I had to pay the cost of getting it back. So I'm out about $150,000 on this. So it's a little touchy subject. So the staff is going to take and plasma cut off all this stuff in the front, cut all the compartments out, and make it a pontoon boat again, because we want to go salvaging. Yes, A tune barge is no good to me. I gotta have a pontoon, because how do you lift anything up between the pontoons? We did it with the little mini pontoon barge when we salvaged the airplane and stuff. So we got to have this open in between. So that'll be the staff's project. So it's kind of a bittersweet. I listen to people who they want to go mining, say they're going mining, and everybody's going to make lots of money, including me. Well, guess what? The insiders on the stock market made it all. I got screwed. Plus, I had to go get my boat or my barge. It was unreal. So I'm a little bitter over this. You know, I don't think there's one project we've done where we've actually got paid. We give them quality products, make them way it wants, and it all turns to crap on us. Oh, well, let's go have a drink to, how would you say, reminisce and get over the sorrow. Okay, it doesn't look like we did much, but we got lots done. We don't have pallets on the ground except for these ones here, but we're going to set them in a certain location so we can grab them and need them throughout the winter. We're very pleased that plus having electrical power here, we can plug things in. So we plug the loader in first thing in the morning and it starts. Yes, and the green toy is close to a plug-in, so that Cummins motor starts warm. No ether, no bangity bang, clang clang, and no blue smoke. All right, and the dogs are over here. They know what time it is. So we got that workbench cleaned off over there because it had grader parts on it all summer. So we had them laying flat, so that's horizontal. So now we have them on the grader, kind of vertical or in place. Yes, so that's where we know where it is. And also too, I moved the 45 over there to go with the deck. So we didn't get the rear end bolted in or finished up on the 45 Chevy, but that's okay. We ended up working on a grader because it was pretty sad, that grader at the start of the summer. So tomorrow, if we get the green toy out, we'll lift the ramp deck over onto the 45 Chevy, and then it's good for the winter. And over here, the 39 Chevy's back to being a little dump truck. Yes, a little dump truck. It started off as a grain truck when I had it or got it. It had a wooden grain box on it, so scrap metal recycling. We have a steel deck, so that's the original hoist that came with the truck when I bought it in 1984 for $200. So now we can haul some debris and sand and everything to the staff's house. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, and celebrate a successful day at the end of the world. And no dick today. Oh, so nice. All right, talk to you later.